wait till I get my money right.
Money. Money. Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money.
Money. Money.
Money.
Money.
Dinero. Money.
Money. Money is no different from drugs. Nowadays, money is the way we communicate. The amount of money you have defines your personality, your priorities, and the people you hang out with. We've become so obsessed with being rich and famous that we don't realize the real important things of life. Many people believe that teenagers would rather spend their money on the top name brand apparel like Polo Ralph Lauren, Gucci, Nike, and even Michael Kors. Some teenagers would rather save their money and put a down payment on a car or pay for student tuition, which seems like a better plan for the future. But in the end, it can help you or hurt you, make you or break you.
It's very wise for teenagers to start saving their money. The earlier they start saving, the better it is for them.
Absolutely. I think it's very wise for teenagers to save their money. I believe that these good habits start when you're young, and if you're able to build that foundation at such a young age, then as you get older, you're going to have that experience of saving, and it's going to be a lot easier for you as opposed to someone who has never had experience with a bank.
To the bank, we have teenagers that come in all the time. I would say maybe in a day we have maybe 1 to 2 teenagers, and on the weekend we have a larger fluctuation of teenagers because obviously they're not in school and stuff, so they come in to do that.
Roughly 4 a month, so not too often. I know now in the summer we'll probably get more teenagers coming in because they're off from school, but it's not as often.
I personally am a saver.
I consider myself a saver. My dad taught me when I was younger to have an account and to save my money, so it was engraved to me very early. So now, I definitely have a portion into the savings.
Not at all.
As a teenager, I actually did have the same answer, only because I didn't have a job. So whatever money I did get, I wanted to just save it and have it put aside for any emergency or anything that I would need it in the future.
Pretty much the biggest mistake that I've personally seen from past experience, myself being a teenager, when I was a teenager, a lot of kids waste their money on unnecessary things, like things that they don't need. An example, it's the weekend, they want to go out with their friends, versus it's the weekend, I'm going to save my money so that I can go on a vacation or, save for college or for whatever the case may be.
I don't think that teenagers give money as much value. So, whenever they do get money, they spend it right away because they don't value it and they don't see the importance that it could have for them in the future.
I don't really go to the mall that much.
Well, nowadays, at least 100 or more on a trip, but I try to avoid malls as much as possible.
Yes, I do believe that I'm very successful. I mean, obviously everybody would prefer to do better and we can always do better, but I do see myself as being successful.
I believe that I've reached a point in my life where I am successful, mostly because I have a career, I have a job with a steady income, and I have an account where from that income I'm able to put a portion of it into a savings account, which I have built up over the years. So absolutely, I definitely consider myself to be in a successful state.
No, it does not at all.
Money does not buy happiness, but it sure does help in a lot of areas.
According to our research, 73% of the people we surveyed try to save their money rather than spending it. Also, on an average trip to the mall, 31% spend $50 or less, 34% spend $50 to $100, 12% spend $100 to $150, 8% spend $150 to $200, another 8% spend $200 or more. Our results show that 72% of the people we surveyed rather lose money than lose friends. 27% rather lose the opposite.
Our results show that 59% of people would rather work a boring job for a lot of money, while 41% of people would rather work a fun job for a little bit of money.
54.26% of people say that money can buy happiness, while 45.74% say that it can't.
I am at rest in pockets, concealed away and hidden from deceiving eyes of a thief. Compared to the luxurious life of the emerald and sapphire, I am less of value and lack the exquisite beauty that lies on the brilliant exterior. I, green and popular, am the source of your success. Without me, you are homeless. With me, you're a fool. I am the devil's minion, slowly consuming you from the life of happiness, hard work, and love. Am I the obsession, the cause of your miserable life, or the cause of your prosperity? Forever your friend or foe.
Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby, money, baby, money, baby.